In this video, let's discuss the power of insight. Insight is extremely powerful, but what do we mean by insight? Insight, some could say it's a deep understanding of things, right? But how do you get a deep understanding of things? Because you're able to see them. It's this inner seeing, insight. It's a seeing into things that allows you to see what other people can't see. And if you can see things that other people can't see, that's a tremendous power. Wouldn't you agree? Because you're able to see what other people cannot see, you then have more clarity than others. You have more clarity than others. You can see clearly. Other people can't see, and you can see clearly. Let's use a real analogy. If your glasses are all, let's say we both wear glasses, and your glasses are all foggy and smudge and dirty, then you can't really see that well. And whatever you're seeing is very distorted. But if there's no distortion happening in my glasses and they're nice and clean and clear, I'm able to see clearly. You might see things like, oh, I think there's like a mountain over there in the background. Ironically, I'm talking about insight and something is in my eye. Right? But you see, oh, there's maybe mountains there. Is there really mountains there? Or is it in your glasses? Is it in the lens? Is there dirt that's on your lens that's making you think that? And that's kind of what not having insight really is. It's we're not really able to see. It's more than just having dirty lenses on your glasses. Not having insight is almost like being blindfolded. It's like not being able to see. So it's a huge power because those with insight, those who have insight, they tend to be leaders. They tend to be leaders because they're able to see what other people can't see. And if you can see something that other people can't see, other people naturally start following because they want to be guided. How can someone that can't see guide others? But it's funny because that's what we actually have in the world right now, is we have the blind leading the blind. Most leaders can't see. So there's more and more clarity that can be gained. And you'll find that the best leaders, they had clarity. They had insight. So with that insight, they're able to see into different areas in life. They're able to see life as a whole and have deep insights about certain situations in life. Well-being, happiness, relationships, business, culture, in the environment, whatever it is, different areas, and they're able to see deep into those things. And the deeper you can see into things, then you're able to see really basic, simple things, fundamentals that almost everyone else is not able to see. And it's when you're able to see that then it's like, wow, yeah. Most people are distracted with the superficial, which is all complex, but at the level when you're able to penetrate something deeply with that insight, you're able to see something at its core. What's the core problem? What's the source of this problem? So you're going to the source. Whereas most people can only see superficial, you're able to, what's the essence of the situation? What's the source? You're going right through it to what matters most. Where then the always like the solution to the problem is very simple. And then you're focusing just on like the simple solution. And it's that simple solution that then transforms the entire situation. And to other people, it's like, oh, couldn't believe it was that simple. How come we didn't see it? Now that you pointed it out, now we can see it. But we couldn't see it before. Yeah, it's because most people don't have that insight. They're not able to see. They're not seeing clearly. They're not able to see. They're getting very distracted with all the other things that are going on. And it's like they're so distracted looking, oh, yeah. And they think that the solution has to be very complex. But that's the nature of the mind. It wants something complex. But all solutions are simple. The problems are created because we're trying to create complexity. And that's coming from the mind. So insight is a tremendous power. Because like I said, is if you can see things that other people can't see, then it's like other people are just blind. Like it's like they're blindfolded. And you can point something out. But then it takes on the other side, the people that are blindfolded, essentially, that lack the vision, they have to have the humility to then accept help from someone that can see. And if they're not willing to accept help from someone that can see, then they just remain blind and full of pride, and they just try it themselves and just do their own thing, which is fine. But it's not going to help because they can't see. They can't see. So, of course, insight is a power. Because if you can't see things, how are you going to understand them? And that's what we say when someone says they've got insight. We also say they've got a deep understanding. I like that person's insight into the situation. They really understand the situation. Do you see it now? It's a deep understanding because they're able to see things on a deeper level. When you're able to see things on a deeper level, when you're able to see into something, you're able to understand the depths of whatever it is that you're looking at. Your vision can penetrate deeper into whatever you're looking at, which gives you a deep understanding. And when you have that deep understanding about different areas of life, then you're able to help guide others to make wiser decisions and to guide them the right direction. Guide them to well-being, guide them to peace, guide them to happiness, guide them to love, guide them to freedom. Because that's what everybody wants. So it'd be foolish not to accept that guidance from someone that can see. So, of course, insight is a power. Because if I can't see things and I don't understand them, but I insist and continue to do things my way, even though I don't like the results that I'm getting, and you can see this is just an endless cycle. If I don't like the results that I'm getting, yet I'm not able to understand things. I'm not able to understand things because I'm not able to see things, and I'm not able to accept help from someone that can see things, then it's just this loop that I'm stuck in. So what actually helps me get out of that loop is accepting guidance from someone that can see. And someone that can see can help others see. And that's why when you're listening to others who have insight and you're around others who have insight, naturally they help you start seeing things. And when you're able to see things, then you're able to understand things. And when you're able to understand things, you're able to make different decisions that can then get you different results in life. And that's the power of insight. The power of insight is you can help others see. And that's what great leaders do. Great leaders have that insight and they share that clarity and that vision with others to help others see.